AFTV lead 4-1 to the Arsenal. You know, got the job done in the end, but doesn't tell completely the story in the first half, because first half we were pretty dire up until we got that goal back. But then second half, great performance.
Very disappointing first half. Absolutely poor all round. But the pleasing point was that at half time, obviously Mikel Arteta done something. He obviously got into him a bit, I think, and changed the tactics a little bit. We went a little bit higher up. And I thought the second half was really enjoyable, entertaining, played really, really well, some good performances. So from that point of view, very, very pleasing.
Going back to the first half, it's been a source of big debate. It's been a source of big debate. Leno, right, was arguing with DT on the stream. Did you think he should have saved that goal? It was quite far out. It's a great goal by their player, but did you think that? Come on, you got to save that.
Yeah, personally, I think he should have saved it. I think his reaction afterwards showed he was disappointed. So from that point of view, it looked like, from me, he was disappointed by it. And I felt that he should have, because it was so far out. If it was another 10 yards in, maybe not. Listen, it was a great strike. I mean, let's take nothing away from the striker who's hit it. But I think when you're at that sort of distance, you'd expect a goalkeeper of his calibre to save it.
It's funny because it's going to rear its ugly head again at the weekend, at the comparisons, because we're coming up against Aston Villa. Emi Martinez, who some people thought, well, we should have maybe kept hold of him. I don't personally think that. I think, you know, Leno's done great for us, but he does have little chinks in him sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's prone to the odd mistake, and I think with Leno, well, I know we have a little joke on the stream about it and all that. I think we'll become a world-class goalkeeper. He's not there yet, but I think it's potentially he will do. But he has got to just cut out those little odd mistakes here and there. You know, Martinez, I hope he does well on Sunday, but not well enough. You know, it was a good game, but you know, listen, the goalkeeper only makes saves if you give him chances to make saves. So hopefully, you know, I watched the game when he conceded 4 the other day. He never had a chance of any of them. Let's hope that we are clinical with our finishing and don't give him the opportunity to make the saves. So, and hopefully Leno comes out on top.
Now, a couple of players play really well today. Possibly, you know, that old saying that, you know, you go knocking on the manager's door and say, "Oh, Gaffer, what are you saying, man? Time to put me in." Ceballos, Willock. Do you reckon they did enough to Pepe as well? Do you reckon those three, out of those three, who would you say have done enough to get into the first team?
I think all of them done their bit today. All of them done their bit today. I think Ceballos was brilliant today. I thought he was outstanding, particularly in the second half. I think he had one bad game and got left out. It was a little bit harsh against Man United. But the fella that come in, as we all know, was absolutely outstanding. So, you know, that's how football goes.
So who starts out of them two? El Neni?
Well, I would have got, after his performance today, I would have probably gone with Ceballos because we was at home. But he only had a little cameo role today, El Neni, and he come on and in that cameo just showed you that he can be as positive going forward as well. I think it would be very, very harsh to leave El Neni out after the performance against Manchester United, like, you know, in my opinion. Not the Manchester United of old, if let's be honest. So it was, you know, not a great Man United team he was up against, not a great midfielder. I think he's up against a better midfield come Sunday. I would, on that, I think, and that little cameo today, I'm just going to go with El Neni, even though I'm a big Ceballos fan. So,
right, what about Willock?
Willock, I think, has done really well in the 2 games that he's done. He's shown he's a different midfield player to what we've got. He's one of the midfield players that doesn't create like with passes and going around people. What he does create is by going past centre forwards and going past the advancing players and doing it that way. And I think he does that really well. And he's also got a little eye for goal. But who would you leave out? And that's the problem. If you go to 4 what he done today in the system that he played today, there is a position for Ceballos or Willock, or even playing Pepe in there, or Willian.
Well, that's the next one I'm going to come to. So Pepe, does he get to start for you? If you was in charge, would he start on Sunday against Villa? Yeah,
I think I would put him in front of Willian at this moment in time. Willian is a good player, has been doing quite enough. But Willian done very, very well against Man United. Let's not forget that. But today, out of the 2, Pepe was the one that impressed me more. You know, he scored a goal, made an assist, and was probably like pushing for man of the match with Willock and Ceballos. I think them 3 were the standouts today. So I think that I would probably I would go with Pepe. I think the problem with Pepe at this moment in time, and the only way I see it is that he's not Arteta's man. He wasn't signed by Arteta, and I think that's doesn't seem like if he was, I think he'd get a little bit more. I don't know, a little bit more special treatment, if you want to say, on that part. So that'd be very, very interesting. And also, I think the Xhaka one's going to be interesting, And also, I'm going to have to say, Rob Holding was absolutely outstanding against Man United on the weekend, and David Luiz come in today and didn't do nothing wrong. So it'll be a very, very interesting selection. But as you know, I think that I'd rather have these problems of selections and than thinking, well, we ain't got this and we ain't got that. We've got a few players in form, particularly in the back and midfield now, and we just need that front three to fire. Just need it to fire, and hopefully it'll be on Sunday.